Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. My name is Rob Christian, also known as DC Born Rob. I am going to jump into this video right away. Hopefully the title piqued your interest. Guys are literally dying for sex in Medellin, Colombia, and other parts of Colombia and other countries too. But I'm talking about Medellin, Colombia for this particular one. Just to go over what happened over the past, 5 or 6 days, Mr. Paul Nguyen, a young man came from Los Angeles, went down with his friends or a friend to Medellin, Colombia. He went out on a Tinder date. Go back and look at my videos. I think it's simply put, stay off of Tinder or something like that. Anyway, they go down. He meets somebody on Tinder. He ends up hours later dead. The problem is he may not be watching my videos. He may not be watching Razor Razor's videos. He may not be watching YouTube videos. He may not be on the State Department's website, in which case they do warn of robberies and druggings and kidnappings. But I think the government in Colombia needs to do, or should I say the U.S. government needs to do a better job of alerting visitors. What does druggings mean? Okay. And what puts you in more proximity to getting drugged? Is it certain areas? Is it certain people that you associate with? We know it is. One thing you need to know, though, that this story is gaining traction. This of Mr. Paul Nguyen. It was actually just on Channel 7 in Los Angeles, and which case, in turn, it has actually been reported 3 times in the past, since Saturday. It's been reported 3 times with updates. And the fact that they are telling the story that the U.S. public is aware of it. Now, whether or not they're going to do anything about this, who knows? Okay, so over the past few days, I have reached out to people who live in Medellin, Colombia, and visit frequently. And they're telling me that the vibe is actually different, that there is an air of danger. And this is because so many guys are coming and so many predators are after them, and they can tell. I mean, there's some there. One of my guys, and he'll know who he is. He's 6'2", 235, I think he says. Got cauliflower ears, and he ain't no punk. He's getting the mean mugging down there, like somebody's going to run up on him. I mean, keep in mind, you are in another country. And to reiterate what I put in my last video, you are on your own when you leave the United States of America. Not sure about what country you come from, but I'm talking to the U.S. citizens right now. When you do leave this country, you are on your own. Do not expect the assistance of the United States government. Okay, you're on your own. Do not expect the assistance of the Colombian police. Just don't expect. Just expect to get got. How about that? Now, again, guys are going to tell me, I've been going for 7 years, 10 years, 20 years, never had a problem. Okay, you can drive down the same street for 10, 15 years and never have a problem. And until that one time you do, it changes your attitude after that. So keep in mind, you are fish in a barrel. You are the prey. And I mean that specifically. Those who are listening to this video, please share this to any guys that you know that are going down, especially those who aren't well-versed as you, who don't watch these videos, who don't frequent often. And this is their first time going down. They just said, hey, I've seen some videos of the girls. You know, they're watching your videos. Those who post those videos just walking around showing girls' butts in Parque Lleras. And Parque Lleras is amazing. Don't get me wrong. It is a beautiful place. I mean, it's just structurally, it's well put together. It's beautiful. And the women are too down there, most of them too. But you need to realize there is an underlying current of danger. Okay. Most of the girls that are getting involved in this, and you need to know, you think it's just them. And you just need to take this precaution, that precaution. Oh, make sure that you stay at this hotel where they check IDs. Make sure they have IDs. Make sure you check their social media. There's so many things that guys are going to offer more feedback in the comment section of this video as to how not to get got. Now, that can minimize it, but doesn't mean that you are not going to get got. Okay, it's as simple as that. Odds are, if you are a newbie and you are wandering around Parque Lleras, keep in mind, you are always being watched. I think they call you guys maranos, piggies, like piggy banks, because they know when you come down, you're bringing a dough. Also, side note, never tell anybody when you're leaving. Don't even tell them where you're from. Hell, I wouldn't even tell anybody your real name. I'm talking people you don't know. Do not trust. Don't trust before you trust. How about that? But I just wanted to put this notice out here because you are the prey. Guys are literally, again, dying for sex. They're going down. They're tired of dating in the U.S. Girls, I don't know whether or not to blame you or not here in the U.S., but guys are sick of it here, and they just want to go down. They want to be with a beautiful woman that's going to pay attention to them, and they want to do it for cheap. And that brings up another thing, because I'm hearing this from down there too by like one of the head honchos that you guys are being cheap. You want to go down, you want to bargain on the street corner with these girls, and next thing you know, you bring them back to your place. That's just straight nuts. I don't care how many precautions you take. You are done at the point of selection. And if you don't understand what that means, from the moment you decide you want to be with that girl right there, it's a wrap. It's over. Now I'm going to show this quick video of a girl sliding something into the drink, but this is happening more times than not, and you will not get a video of it. This one just happened to have a video of her sliding something in. You got to really look closely to see it done. I mean, this could be a sleight of hand and done right in front of you. It's just a little bit of powder and a little piece of paper, and it's a wrap. So I do these videos to hopefully to encourage you to think and don't take as many chances as you normally would. Things are not the same. Things are desperate there. They're going into the Christmas season, the Christmas holiday. They need presents and toys for their kids and family. And you, again, are the piggy bank. What is it? Maranos. You're the piggy. You're a little piggy. This is what they're calling you. Some are calling you, of course, not there's no one thing or one way, but some are calling you this because you come down, they know you have money and they're watching you. And what you do not know is how many John Does are actually in the morgue there. Bodies are found every day. I see the stories. It doesn't say if they're a foreigner or not. They don't know who you are, tattoos and all. And they don't have a need to promote the fact that it possibly is a tourist. So they can keep if they can keep this under wraps, they will. Why pass on this information and make this city look worse than it actually is, or at least let you know how bad it is? So keep in mind, you're not aware. And I'm talking to people there, and some of which have spoken to doctors to say that you just don't know how many people are showing up in the hospital, how many people are getting drugged and not repeating it. So with that note, if you have been drugged, get on one of the Facebook sites. There's scopolamine sites. I mean, this is so rampant that yes, there are Facebook groups dedicated to just this. You need to know that you are not alone if this happens to you, and you need to share that information. If you want to share it with me on camera, great. If not, and you just want to pass on the information, shoot me an email to dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, and at least I'll have that information and do my best to disseminate it without passing on your personal information if that's what you prefer. But it's always best to come out, tell this story. If you don't want to, put your face on camera, I get that, but tell the story. Let guys know this is what happened. This is how they got you. And we know we have veterans that this is happening to. Remember Nick, this hasn't been a hot month. So, and we're still mourning his death. So, and now here's another one back to back. And again, we're going into the Christmas season. So again, guys are literally dying for sex. So be aware. I just want you to be aware. That's all. Be aware, take precautions, and just know that you are the prey. You are the prey, and they are the predators. And they are not alone. You think it's that girl? No. Just like 3-Card Monte, when a whole group of them get you, they're all in on it together. There possibly could be 5, 6, 7, 10, a group, a gang of people behind that girl that's helping to carry the stuff out the apartment. That shows up and drops them off in a taxi. It says that they're the Uber driver picking them up. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Let me tell you, they are out to get you. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Remember that. They call you Piggy. If you want to stay safe in Medellin, Colombia, because you guys are still going to go down. I get that. Unfortunately, you guys are still going to go and still going to jump on Tinder too. So if you want to stay safe, just go to the casas or casitas or whatever they're called. If you want to know where they are, go past Sweet Georgia Cafe when you get in, grab something to eat, talk to people, get something to drink, find out where to go, how to stay safe. Stop being cheap and bargaining on the corner. Be safe out there, guys.
So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you go down and hit subscribe. And definitely like. It helps that YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying?
Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media.
We have a YouTube channel, like it!
Please comment and share if you like the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.